We're good? Okay, we're going? Everyone's here. Good evening, everyone. This is the Board of Trustees regular meeting. It's February 27th, 2018. It is 7:30 p.m. This is meeting number 2018-04. Please take the roll.
President Barry?
Here.
Trustee Desmond?
Here.
Trustee Phelan?
Here.
Trustee Vorder?
Here.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker and Trustee Olenichek will not be here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Would everyone rise for the pledge, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Item 3 is public comments. No one is registered for public comments this evening. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you very much. Item 4 is conflict of interest disclosure. Does anyone on the board have a conflict to disclose with any item on tonight's agenda? Hearing none, we're going to move on to item 5. The first item is, it's listed on the agenda as swearing in. It's actually a promotion of Fire Prevention Bureau Chief David Wheeler. Okay. Okay, so do I have to amend that
Yeah,
to?
so what we need is a motion to amend number 5 to promotion of fire department personnel.
So move.
Thank you. Trustee
Second.
Phelan made that motion. Trustee Vorder is our second. Any discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Motion passes.
6 is swearing in of fire department personnel, and this needs to be amended as well?
Correct.
Okay, what are we amending?
Promotion of fire department.
Okay, so
personnel.
it's-
This is
it's-
striking.
Swearing in and just
No,
saying,
We're approving 5, aren't
Well,
we?
yeah, let's do 5.
Yeah.
Let's just-
Okay.
Let's do the promotion of fire department.
Okay.
personnel. So fire,
so we did the amendment, so now this is the promotion of fire department personnel. Fire Prevention Bureau Chief David Wheeler. May I have a motion, please, for that promotion?
So moved.
Thank you, Trustee Phelan made that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
That was Trustee Streit. Any discussion? Let's call that vote.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
And Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Congratulations to him. Item 6, swearing in of fire department personnel. And I'm not sure what we're amending on this one, Jane. You were
We're not
saying,
amending.
we're not.
oh, I thought you said we
We're not
needed to
amending.
amend 6.
Just 5.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, got it, okay. This is swearing in of fire department personnel. I'm going to read the names, and if they could come up to the front, please. We have firefighter paramedic Patrick Hornung, firefighter paramedic Michael Stanton, firefighter paramedic Gregory Nusko, firefighter paramedic Jeffrey Gorowski,
Borowski?
and firefighter paramedic Scott Stahl. How are you guys? Good. Before we get started, turn around and let everyone take a look at you. Good looking new hires, or new promotions. So what I'm gonna do is have, now you turn around and our village clerk, Jane Quinlan's gonna take over.
Testing. Is it working? Okay. All right, guys, hello. Okay, what I'm going to do, what I'll do is, I will say "I," and then everybody state their name, and then just repeat after me. Got it? Okay. Where's Patrick? So we're going this way. All right. Please raise your right hand. I. Your name?
Patrick Warren.
Name.
I. Michael Stanton.
I, Gregory Nusko. I, Jeff Gorowski.
I. Scott Stoll.
Just repeat after me. Having been appointed
Having been appointed
to the position
to the position
of firefighter paramedic
of firefighter paramedic
in the village of Oak Lawn, County of Cook,
in the village of Oak Lawn, County of Cook,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of firefighter paramedic
of firefighter paramedic
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations, everybody.
While we're shaking hands, I'd like to call up Acting Fire Chief Tutko.
You guys have to
Congratulations.
come around.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Welcome.
Congratulations.
Welcome. They're going to take a photo for press and then,
In order.
That way I don't have to write down names.
thank you. And we need you to all come up here and sign these documents too. So come around this way.
We'll make it official.
Thank you. Congratulations to them. Acting Chief Tutko.
Thank you, Mayor Burry, Manager Deachin, members of the council, staff, family, and friends, members of the fire department. On behalf of the members of the Oak Lawn Fire Department, I'd like to thank the council for their continued support of the fire department, which is evident tonight by the swearing in of the firefighter paramedics. Greg, Jeff, Scott, Mike, and Pat all represent the future of the Oak Lawn Fire Department. They've already completed their first week of orientation, and they've all received very high marks from the officers, firefighters, to get them through their first week. And I don't doubt that they're going to continue to excel and exceed our expectations. And all that's going to do is enhance the already very good service that the Oak Lawn Fire Department provides to the residents, fire, EMS, and rescue service. So, guys, congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, and I want to give a round of applause to all the family who's here to wish everyone well. We didn't introduce you guys, but we're happy you're here. Thank you. Item 7 is a request to approve the Lions Club 5K Walk Run on April 29th, 2018. May I have a motion, please, on 7?
Motion to approve, Mayor.
Thank you, Trustee Warder made that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
That was Trustee Straight? Okay, very good. Any discussion? I'd like to call up Mr. Carrar. He wants to say a few words about this.
Good.
Yeah, and let's let people clear out just a little bit.
We've called the roll and,
No, we're in discussion.
oh,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
there's really no.
Okay, Mr. Carrar.
All right,
Good to see you again, sir.
I'm Frank Carrar. I live at 5129 Oak Center Drive. Been a resident of Oak Lawn since 1968. Proud of that fact. I'm a Lions member, club, the Oak Lawn Lions Club. We've been part of this community since 1939. And we're really happy to be here to serve the people of this great city and village and so on. You've approved what I've come here tonight to ask you to do, and I'm grateful for that. This is our 8th walk and run. It's at Richards and the Wolf Wildlife Area. It is a tremendous venue. We are a little different than most walks and runs. Our difference is that, yes, we support worthy causes, the Lighthouse for the Blind, the Lions of Illinois Foundation, and in open areas where no Lions Club exists in Cook County, we support them, and I'm talking about District 1A. What's the difference? We also extend an opportunity to people who walk in our, run in our walk and run, to make some money for their worthy cause. We rebate back to them 40% right off the top of their collection. So if a group comes up with $1,000 to support our wonderful things, we turn around and give them $400 back to support their activities. That's something that doesn't happen all the time. We are grateful that you see fit to, again, support us. We're hoping to keep this going for a long, long time. We generate a considerable amount of money and help a lot of people who are blind, deaf, and need our help, not only in Oak Lawn, but all throughout the county and the state. Thank you again for your kindness to us, and we appreciate what you do. I'd like to point out that Lion Jane Quinlan is a member of our club, and it's really nice to have support that goes that far. And our president, our mayor, has been kind enough for the last several years to come and start the race, even in the rain. We're hoping to see you out there again in the sunshine on April 29th.
I know it's going to be a beautiful day this year.
Certainly is.
It's got to be.
Thank you again, council. I appreciate your support.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you. And it's great to see our friends from the Chicago Lighthouse there too every year. So, yeah, they are. They are. Okay, item 8 is approval of the meeting minutes, closed meeting minutes 2018-02, dated January 23rd, 2018. May I have a motion on 8, please?
Motion approved.
I'm going to give it to actually trustee Desmond, and I'm going to have trustee Warder be our second on that. Any discussion? Let's take that vote, please.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Strike?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item 9 is approval of the meeting minutes for the regular meeting minutes 2018-03, dated February 13th, 2018. May I have a motion on item 9?
Motion. Go.
Trustee Phelan made that motion, seconded by trustee Vorderer. Any discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Strike?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item 10 is new business by village trustees. We're going to start in District 1. Trustee Desmond, any news?
No business.
Thank you. District 3.
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
District 4.
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
District 6.
Nothing tonight.
Holy cow.
I think I was going to have a report tonight. You're great.
Item 11 is village manager's report.
No additional items.
Holy cow. Item 12, consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine or have been brought forward at the direction of the Board of Trustees and will be enacted with one motion. If discussions desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. So this is item 12A, a request to approve the Planning and Development Commission referral granting a setback landscaping, parking, and loading berth variation to allow for a new one-story commercial building with a mezzanine at 9500 South 50th Court. This was a 8-0 vote to approve petition 2017-15. Amin excuse me, sir, I'm so sorry. Panjwani is the petitioner in District 3. Item B is ordinance 180411, an ordinance granting a setback landscaping, parking, and loading berth variation to allow for a new one-story commercial building with a mezzanine at 9500 South 50th Court. Same petitioner. Item C is a request to approve the Planning and Development Commission referral to vacate a portion of 51st Avenue / Museum Drive. This was a 8-0 vote to approve petition 2017-16. Amin Panjwani is the petitioner in District 3. D is an ordinance granting that request. E is ordinance 180413, an ordinance amending ordinance 17-04-07 and approving a purchase agreement between the Village of Oak Lawn and 95th Street Properties and Management LLC for the sale of property located at 9500 South 50th Court. Item F is an ordinance 1804-14, an ordinance amending certain sections of Title III, Chapter 15, entitled Regulation of Tobacco Products. Item G is Resolution 1804-15, resolution to include cash payments related to health insurance as IMRF earnings. Okay, so anything getting pulled tonight? Hearing none, we are going to vote on item 12 in its entirety. May I have a motion, please, on item 12?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, trustee Desmond made that motion. Is
I'll
there-
second, Mayor.
And seconded by trustee Warder. Any discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Border?
Yes.
Trustee Strike?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Item 13 is village clerk's report. Jane?
Thank you. Approval of semi-monthly disbursements, number 2018-04D, dated February 27th, 2018, in the amount of $1,372,487.19.
Thank you. Can I have a motion on 13A, please?
Move to approve.
Thank you. Trustee Phelan made that motion,
I'll second.
and seconded by trustee Warder. Any discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Border?
Yes.
Trustee Strike? Yes, this one more thing, Mayor.
Sure.
For the March 20th, 2018 gubernatorial primary election, early voting is now going on at the county building at 69 West Washington in the 5 suburban courthouses. For more information regarding days and times, please go to the county website at www.cookcountyclerk.com. And early voting begins at the Oak Lawn Village Hall on Monday, March 5th, and continues every day through March 19th. Please go to the village website or call the clerk's office for voting times. Please come out and vote. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Item 14 is my report. I have agenda item Mayors Against Illegal Guns. I sent to the board for discussion and consideration a copy of this initiative. I'm just going to talk about it real briefly. Whereas 30,000 Americans across the country are killed every year as a result of gun violence, including 1,200 who are murdered, destroying families and communities, both in big cities and small towns. Whereas as mayors, we're duty-bound to do everything in our power to protect our residents, especially our children, from harm. And there's no greater threat to public safety than the threat of illegal guns. Now, therefore, we resolve to work together to find innovative ways to advance the following principles. It involves punishing to the fullest extent of the law criminals who possess, use, and traffic in illegal guns. It targets and holds accountable irresponsible gun dealers who break the law by knowingly selling guns to straw purchasers. It extends background check requirements for all sales, including private sales that would take place between strangers at gun shows. It opposes all federal efforts to restrict cities' rights to access, use, share, trace data that's so essential to effective enforcement and interfere with the ability of the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives to combat illegal gun trafficking. And our goal is to work to develop and use technologies that aid in the detection and tracing of illegal guns, support all local, state, and federal legislation that targets illegal guns, coordinate legislative enforcement and litigation strategies, and share information and best practices. So I did ask our police chief to weigh in also, and he said he would support all of these initiatives. This is part of an organization called everytown.org, and I'm proud to sign my name to this. I want to know if any trustee wants to chime in on this. Hearing no discussion, I want to talk about another, so we will sign that. Hearing, just a moment. A few weeks ago, I received an email from the Illinois Municipal League. They had received a reach out from Washington, D.C., from the White House, inviting Illinois mayors to come there and meet with their administration and talk about issues that are important to municipalities. I, along with about 45 other mayors throughout Illinois, attended last week the Mayors of Illinois White House Conference. The goal is to build working relationships with our federal counterparts and let them know what our needs are, where there's red tape, what we need to be working on together more. So we met with senior administration officials from the White House and agency liaisons from the Environmental Protection Agency, the Department of Transportation, the Department of Veterans Affairs, Housing and Urban Development. I also met with staffers because the senators and congressmen were not in session, but I met with the staff of Senator Duckworth, Senator Durbin, and Congressman Lipinski about issues specific to Oak Lawn, regarding our tollway reconstruction, our flooding issues, our goal to get a bike trail, improve our infrastructure, our needs for public safety, both with respect to training, funding for police, and especially mental health funding. Everyone agrees this has to be done, no one knows how, but also economic development. So I just wanted to tell everyone about that. I have a formal report I'm working on, which I was hoping to have in everyone's hands tonight, but I had a few technical issues in my office a few minutes ago, so. Anyway, that concludes my report. Any questions about that or any discussion? Okay. Back here, just a moment, please. Item 15, motion to adjourn, please.
Motion to adjourn.
Trustee Warder made that motion.
Second.
Seconded by Trustee Phelan. Any discussion? Let's call that vote,
All in
please.
favor? Opposed?
Thank you. We're adjourned at 7:52 PM, possibly a new record.
I think it is.
Right up there.
I think it is the right.
It is.
I think it is.